You need new friends. I mean, I met the guy once. It's actually the first guy I went to. Yeah, and I didn't know what it was. I just said, he had the table next to us. I'm like, what do you do? And he's like, well, I made Repo the Genaric opera. And I said, oh, is it good? And he said, it just said people either love it or hate it. And I went, oh, okay. And I never got all the way through it. I'd like to get all the way through it. I just
Belisle Jr.
But I was watching, I'm like, this is really fascinating and interesting, and I can totally see how people can be like, what the hell is this? And other people be like, this is incredible. So lots of people like that movie, though. That's like a huge cult movie. I even hear there's like, what they do with Rocky Horror Picture Show, apparently. They'll do screenings and stuff like that. So look it up, maybe you can find one in the Chicagoland area. So no, lots of people like this. You pick someone.
I will make my own decision, thank you very much. I gotta go to old school with the NES controller. Always come with props if you want me to.
Alright, so to be honest, I'm not really sure what the general popular opinion of this, but me and my buddy, everybody we've ever talked to seems to hate this movie. We love Sky Captain and the World of Tomorrow.
Oh, I so want it.
It's a great video game, but I could never get the controller to work right. I could turn the controller down. Now, what do you enjoy about it?
Well, I think we just dug it because it was this cool throwback to all those really old school sci-fi movies, and I don't know. I kind of got the impression that some people like didn't get that was the point of the movie. And they were like, well, why does it end with a stupid camera gag? Because all those old movies ended with stupid camera gags. It was awesome.
You know, most people usually don't like that film, and I was really excited to see it. And what shocked me about it was that, for me anyway, I thought it was boring.
Yeah,
that's what shocked me.
That was my biggest problem.
But like the visual design and the idea, I love. Actually, I take back. Angelina Jolie was pretty cool. Like she was pretty cool. But everything else, yeah, it was just kind of slow and didn't do too much. But I liked the idea. Yeah, the idea.
I just thought the execution
was the idea
was
too, and the visuals too were pretty cool. So I mean, I'd like to see someone try that again, honestly, and see what.
Now you may pick someone.
Come on now. Come on, man.
Misinformed Sora.
Oh, no. Yes.
I'm a huge sci-fi nerd. Love sci-fi.
Yeah.
But I just...
These two their own panel?
Or we just like, Alex, come on!
Yeah, but I absolutely hate the new Transformer movies. The first one was great, like when Optimus like transforms and everybody freaks out. But I hated the second and third one, and all my friends were like, "Oh, it's really good." Blah blah blah.
We're among friends. You're among friends here, my friend. You're among
quiet. Guys. Shh, wanna talk?
And like, I'm also huge on Star Wars, so Transformers is a package deal. So I don't like the new movies at all. So what's that?
Now, did you say you kind of like the first one?
I do.
I'm on the same boat. I kind of like the first one. I can't defend it, but it's enjoyably stupid.
Yeah.
And I thought it was funny. And you know, and the second and third one, I think I dislike for different reasons. Everyone else, everyone's like, oh, it's it's mean and dumb and racist and stuff. And I thought it was just boring.
Very.
I felt like I've seen this a million times. So, by the way, if you want to see the demo reel episode of Transformers, we have that on the DVD for sale.
Okay, the third one,
Great
third
DVD.
Transformers. I'm sorry, there was just way too much action, too much explosions, too much of this, too much of that. What's that? Just too much explosions, too much action. Okay, let's have a story, please. Have a story. Come on. Eventually. Okay, I'm going to bed.
It was Transformers 2 that got me, because when I first was watching it, I think I was with you, and it's that battle in the desert. And 45 minutes later, I'm like, I just.
How long can you shoot sand?
Yeah, I rubbed my eyes, and I was just like, holy crap, is this battle still going on? This started like 40 minutes ago.
So, yeah, I mean, you definitely got a lot of people that agree with you. Cool. Let's see, Lando.
Oh yeah. How about you with the Vanguard?
I hate the Dark Knight Rises.
I don't hate it, but it is the weakest of those three films.
I agree with Rob. I agree with Robert was weak.
It was passively entertaining.
You like Batman with his mouth open? I gotta trust you. Where's the someone's up across me again. Oh.
I would love this to be videotaped because one of my friends says I'm an idiot for not loving Dark Knight Rises. Like, how could you not like Dark Knight Rises? That movie was phenomenal. It was great. Like, dude, it was
Same with Man of Steel, it's fanboy rage.
So I would like to see this online. So I'm like, hey, look at this.
I hate this. Why would you mention Italian? What did she have to do with it?
Nothing.
She's the daughter of Rosalind Cool.
Yeah, we're gonna after Dark Knight, which was all about escalation and the Joker and nihilism. What are we gonna do? How are we gonna escalate this? Let's bring back the League of Shadows. Huh? Been there. Done that.
Okay. We're not proving our point very well. If you like it, great.
No.
Yes.
No, but people are they seem very split on that movie. Kind of like Man of Steel, they just seem very, very split. And I'll admit, I like Bane, I like Catwoman, I hated their motivations.
They had motivations.
Have you ever checked out the Blockbuster Buster? Have you seen his little bit on it? Check out his thing on Dark Knight Rises. He's got a good, bad, and ugly version of Dark Knight Rises. And I have to agree with him on this one. It's actually pretty good, so check it out if you can.
So, yeah, I mean, definitely among friends there, so definitely. Let's see, I'll choose the next one. Let's see, someone on this side. Let's do, Black, no, that's the person holding I'll screw it, I'll just say my DVD.
Great DVD. Buy it. Product placement.
Thanks, sponsor.
Yeah. All right, now.
A paid actor.
There you go. All right. Now, there's a movie that I think some people may agree with me on, but all my friends seem to hate it. And before I talk about it, it's the Saw series. Now, Rob, is Welshie coming back to finish part 6 and 7 as retrospective?
I can neither confirm nor deny this.
Okay, well, and speaking of which, the reason why I love the Saw movies is because of 2 reasons. The main one is the villain. Jigsaw is the villain. Tobin Bell does a fantastic job as the villain. And I think he's probably the most underrated horror villains of all time.
Did you say corpse villains?
Underrated horror, excuse me. Underrated horror villains.
Underrated horror villains? Okay.
Yeah.
What's the second reason?
The second reason is the story. The story because, like, Saw 1's over here, like, each movie is like a jigsaw piece. Like, Saw 1's over here, Saw 3's over there, Saw 5's down here. And the reason why people hated the last movie is because it became so predictable. Well, it's like, well, you have all the pieces. The story's going to come together. Yeah, exactly. But yeah.
Thank you, film brand.
But which have you guys seen? Which ones have you all seen? Like one.
I've only seen the first one. I didn't even like that one, so I didn't.
I understand. I can understand why you wouldn't. I can understand.
followed the entire Saw series, and I agree with you up until Saw 7.
I agree.
I think I kind of saw it like I kind of liked the Saw movies, kind of like what you said. It was, to me, I guess I view it like a soap opera where everyone's connected in some way, shape, or form. But the final movie,
it did suck.
Where was it coming together? What was Jigsaw trying to prove?
What?
There had to have been something bigger, and I was hoping for that. And at the very end, I didn't get it.
I understand completely. I understand your feeling. Yeah, I can understand that.
The rest of it, I agree. It's just Saw 7. It was like,
yeah.
I kind of like that.
Okay.
My personal opinion, I saw the first movie. It was kind of like Sky Captain. I liked the idea better. I'm like, yeah, there's some cool ideas, but I was like, that's all right. As for Welshie, he has expressed interest, but I'm not going to pigeonhole him by saying that he's agreed. But he has been talking about it and saying,
okay.
So,
all right.
Just let you know that's where we're at.
All right. Thank you.
Let's say that's a lunch pick next one.
Let's see. Entertaining props. Swamp back there?
Hey, where you guys go?
What?
Is that a Super Mario Brothers 3 swamp?
You mean the great thing on the pole?
Yeah, on the pole.
Great thing on the pole.
Great thing on the pole. What is it?
Great thing on the pole. Pole thing.
Alright, I'm gonna get some serious hate for this, but
How dare you?
Not yet. I actually really like Spiderman 3.
Hey, this dude tried to tell me he was the best of the series, and I still have yet to believe it.
Out of all the stupid ass as crap in the other ones I had to sit through. I finally got some cool scenes in 3, and it's just like, but I had to get more crappy scenes.
doing disco.
Well, that was shit. It's not everything else. Oh, okay.
How about that Venom dude? How is he?
Well, what did you like about it?
I actually like that the scene that gets the most hate, the like Peter Parker thing. I actually thought that was so stupid that it was awesome.
That you liked it.
Yeah, like I was oddly transfixed. I couldn't stop staring at it. I mean,
It's like a train wreck. You want to look away, but you can't. So, okay, no, fair enough. I'm going on about what I like about that movie, and again, I cannot defend it as a good movie, but I can't defend any of them as good movies, except for the newer one.
To me, it's kind of like Dark Knight Rises.
I don't like the new Peter
Goes nowhere.
I don't like the new
Spider-Man series dies in 3. It doesn't advance anything. It's a giant waste of time.
So, okay, let's do... how long we got? 3 minutes? Okay, we can do one more here.
Alright, so
let's do the one holding up the poster. Oh,
Doug and I left the theater and looked at each other and I said, do you remember anything?
Let her make her kids.
Okay. Well, what do you enjoy about it?
Oh, well, that's the first.
Well, what are you teaching her? No, okay.
I used to like something that a lot of the movies, but I tried to grow out of it, and I don't like this. I feel guilty for watching it, but I can't stop watching it.
Now, I'm curious, is this one of those movies where it's like you enjoy watching it, but it's like you don't like it, it just calls you to it? No, it's bad. I think everyone has that movie. Lindsay would talk about Hercules as that movie. Like, she's like, I know this movie is bad, but I'm so fascinated by it's bad. And I do like it even though I know it's bad. And I think there are some movies, it's like for whatever reason, they just have a hold on us. Or it's like you're trying to figure out where to put it and you just can't. And I can totally sympathize with that. I can understand where you're coming from.
But Johnny Depp looked like, Jack Sparrow with a makeover. he had the moves of Jack Sparrow.
So, well, bottom line, we only have like a minute left here. So, at the end of the day, you got all these movies, and everyone's gonna disagree with you on something. But share opinions, ask, listen. That's part of the fun. You can find out a lot about people that way. So, thank you so very, very much.
Yes, I loved all these props. Could everyone just like hold up your props?
Hold up your props. He's gonna take a picture. No, just a prop.
What's your name? I didn't even ask you.
I have a hat.
Man, I know so many people look like props.
What's your Facebook? What's your name?
There will be tea and refreshments served in the back. Tea and refreshments for